Previously on the Lineage of Moonreach. So, I investigated Nugget, and his hand in Dwarvish, he like gouged out. It looked really painful. And it said Beldan. Not good. So, anyway, we went to Busty Belba's, and held Janus's base, told him how much I love him. And then, we found our runes, general direction. We went to the barracks, and we found Len, our rune, part of rune. And then we took him back to the temple because he had a parasite. And then we tried to start fixing his parasite because we thought that was the issue. But then we found out the other rune is Dirk, probably, I think.
The D20 Syndicate presents The Lineage of Moonreach. Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
Hey, howdy, hey.
Pretty good.
Weekly Dungeons and Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth. And around the table of the internet, we have our players.
I'm Billy, and I play Willem.
I'm Tomas, I play Tomas.
I'm Lindsey, and I play Pinwin.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Gorbel.
And that's right, each week we record for your listening pleasure, and this is episode 107.
Whee!
Yeah, man.
Right?
We did it.
We're very
did it.
old, but we're not quite the oldest person's age, I think. That's like 111.
We're old as balls.
We're very
Old as balls.
We've like been on the senior menu.
For a good
Like, we're part
couple
of the
decades.
menu?
Yeah.
Which is
yeah,
great.
for like half
for
a
cannibals?
century.
We're on the menu.
No, there's a senior discount, you know.
Looks like nerds are back on the menu.
I feel like if you hit 107 in real life, they should just give you free food and not
Like
do
everywhere.
a discount at all.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit, you made it.
Yeah.
I don't want you to
Or,
die.
holy shit, you're dying soon. I'm not. I don't want to pay for.
you need
Yeah.
sustenance.
Wasn't there like one of the oldest ladies alive? And she said, like, they were like, what did you do? And she's like, I drank a lot of Diet Coke or something like that. Like something like, I have a beer a day, like something super unhealthy. And it's like, well.
Oh, yeah. And she, like, smokes and shit.
Yeah.
It's chance.
It is absolutely chance.
That's like
So
there's a
weird.
guy at one of the Britain's oldest people is this. Well, I guess if he's still alive, this would have been like 10 years ago that I read this, but he was like 103 at the time. And he literally went to the pub every single day for dinner and had 3 pints and ate an entire basket of fish and chips and smoked a pack of cigarettes a day. And he was 103 years old.
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
like
a lot of fun.
Makes no sense.
What a baller.
I want some fish
if I
and
make it
chips.
to 107, I just want unlimited potato soup.
Fish and chips, malt vinegar.
I also wonder if those if that was like a recent habit he started. He's like, I'm fucking old now. I'm just gonna eat and drink and smoke whatever I want.
Yeah.
I've been eating nothing but lettuce for the last 120 years.
Saving up for nothing. This is garbage.
I would
I'm
like
ready
to
to
teleport somebody from the past, like Cro-Magnon times, and let them try like just a box of Long John Silver's, like all the fried
they would
foods.
immediately
Their heads
die.
would explode.
Well, they would die because they wouldn't have the same like bacteria inside their body. That would.
That's true.
yeah.
it'd be
Let's kill
awesome.
them.
Yeah, no, we fucking get science, but fuck you, man.
But he keeps trying it with different people, like maybe this one.
Just a pile of dead cavemen.
Why don't
This
they
is
like
the
the hush
darkest
puppies?
Dexter's Laboratory episode ever.
All right, so shall we do our around the campfire question?
This is a hard right turn mid-sentence. I like it.
Yeah. So for tonight's around the campfire question, what I'm going to ask you is I'm going to give you a person in the group, and you're going to tell me what their nickname should be. If you were going to give them a nickname.
Oh, so good.
A nickname or like a title? Like,
However you want to interpret that.
Okay.
So we are going to start with today, Gorbel.
Uh-huh.
You're going to give me a nickname for Pinwin.
Oh, man.
A nickname, a title, a by name, if you will. The masterful, that sort of thing.
Oh, this is hard.
Pinwin
how
the
about I tell
vertical.
everybody what theirs is going to be before we go? So, Gorbel, yours is going to be Pinwin. Pinwin, yours is going to be Tomar. Tomar, yours is going to be Willem. And Willem, yours is going to be Gorbel.
Who is mine?
Tomar's is hard.
Willem's.
God damn it.
Okay.
Can we trade?
No. All right, so we're going to start with Gorbel, and your person is Pinwin.
I think probably the most fitting title for Pinwin would be Braidmaster Pinwin.
Nice. I
And
like
why is that?
it.
I mean, obviously, because Pinwin is wonderful at doing braids.
I am. Thank you.
He's given me
Gorbel.
many braids.
So, Braid Master Pinwin. All right, Pinwin, yours is Tomar.
I normally love nicknaming people, but
This time sucks.
I don't. I'm inclined to go to Tommy, but I don't like it.
That sucks.
It's
Pinwin.
super. My brain keeps saying Tommy, and I'm like, no,
Well,
brain.
maybe a title like the Magnificent or something. Maybe that would be a better route.
Yeah, think of an adjective.
Dumb.
Tomar the Dumb.
No, just dumb Tomar.
Dumbar.
Tommy the fire milk drinker.
Tommy the Fire Milk Drinker.
Because he's not drinking fire milk, but
I don't think you need
he's-
to explain it. I think it's pretty
You get it?
self-explanatory.
Really, you think?
Yeah,
Yeah, but it might be funnier if Pinwin had to
it
explain
sucks.
So the fire is because of Tomar and the forge and the fire, all that stuff, and milk drinker because we all know. Like even his babies probably have figured that out by now. They're like, wow, he drinks more milk than we do.
And we're babies. Well, they're not babies anymore. They're toddlers now.
Wow,
Time comes at you fast.
it sure does.
Full-grown tots.
All right,
That's
Tomar.
a lot of neglect.
Yeah, it is.
Yours is Willem.
I would go Willem the Wit because he's full of quips. He's got something to say. He's always thinking with his brain. I like
With his
that.
brain.
I like it, but I was thinking Willie.
No, that sucks.
Oh.
All right, Willem the Wit.
Willem has left the chat.
Willem, yours is Gorbel.
We're going to go with Gorbel, the Blue Bolt.
The Blue Bolt.
Ooh, that's fun.
That is fun,
Yeah.
but
She's
not as
super quick.
Hmm.
I was juggling between either the Blue Bolt or Blue Wind because one of my favorite Gorbel moves is her fart move. And so it has like double meaning, but I like I'm a sucker for alliteration. So Blue Bolt it was.
Blue Blur would have been cool too.
Yeah, I
Blue
thought
Blur is also rad.
Blue.
I liked
Ball.
Blurt. I thought you were
Gorbel
gonna
the
say
Incorrigible.
you were like deciding between Gorbel and the Blue Bolt thing, or like Gorbel Schmorble because I love it.
Gorby.
What are you saying over there?
Nothing. Your nickname is fine.
You're Gorby.
Just not
You're
Gorbel
Willie.
Schmorble.
You're Tommy.
Do you have a lobotomy in between episodes?
Pinwin.
And I'm Pinwin.
And I play Gorbel. All right. Well, now that you guys have successfully nicknamed each other, let's get started.
Okay.
So when we last left off, Tomar and Gorbel had been chatting with Len in discerning a little bit about the nature of why he might be the Battle Minds Rune. And he dropped a nugget of information, R.I.P. And
Sorry.
Pour
And
one
he
out for
said
the
that-
homies.
one of the only people he thinks that were left from a fraternity that he was in during his cadet days was someone named Dirk. Now, Willem and Pinwin, you guys are on your way to Let's.
Willem and
that's
Gorbel.
where...
Nuh-uh.
Willem
Oh,
and Pinwin.
that's right. Sorry.
Fucking
I'm-
correct me.
You're
Drunk.
with Gorbel.
Shut up, Tommy.
Sorry, Gorby. Continue, Sethy.
She's not Gorby. She's Gorbel Schmorble.
It's DME. All right, so that's where we're going to pick up with Willem and Pinwin reaching Let's Lab.
So what's wrong with his stomach? It's a tapeworm?
He has a parasite in it, and we need to get some medication. I'm sure Let can.
Lena's got a
Concoct it
tapeworm. Do 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 do. And I'm gonna be just skipping the rest of the way, singing "Lena's got a tapeworm."
Where are you? We're already here. I just knocked.
I'm just skipping in
stay
place when we get there.
I look at Shadow, and I'm just like,
Shadow's just like. he does this shit.
I don't get it either.
So yeah, you guys arrive in his laboratory, and he is busy at work.
He's busy being
mixing,
dead.
mixing tinctures and stuff together, and he's just kind of like talking to himself under his breath.
And I'll rip open the door and come skipping down. Lena's got a tapeworm.
Pinwin, you are back. That is delightful. It was not long ago that we last spoke.
Hi, bud.
Hey, Len, I'm sorry.
Hello.
I tried to make our presence known. I knocked when we came in, but you seemed distracted.
Sorry. It was very hard on concentration. It's good to see you, Willem. What can I help you with?
So we have a guest, I guess I'll say, who has a parasite, and I was hoping that you could cook something up to help pass that along.
I could. However, I did just give you guys some of Let's special, and one of the very curious side effects of it is that it kills everything, bacteria and bugs inside your stomach. It's very strong. I don't know how you guys are drinking it so much.
I just look at Pinwin again.
Lena's got a tapeworm, and we can solve it with this stuff.
All right, well, that's good. I guess you don't need to provide us with anything else on that front. But Pinwin also mentioned that you had something for me.
Oh, yes. 1 second. And he gets up and he scurries over. He toddles over to the other side of the room, and he starts pushing some bottles aside, and he takes out this little bag, and he opens it up, looks inside, smirks, and then brings it over to you. Here you are.
All right.
I'm sorry.
It is a gift from me to you, considering I took a specimen, if you will, from your cloak. I was trying to discern what it was, and I discovered that it was undead brain matter from a tiefling. And strangely enough, it is something that is actually quite useful in a specific type of potion.
Tiefling brain?
Interesting.
Are you so
Undead
excited?
tiefling brain.
That must have been fortune.
It was fortunate indeed to find that. Yes, absolutely.
I agree. So what did you use it to make?
Well, this is a potion of, it's of magical origin, but basically what it does is it will make you stronger. Wow. If you drink it, one aspect of your life you can choose to become better at.
Wow.
Wait, it'll make me stronger, or?
Mechanically, this potion will allow you to increase one of your ability scores.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Permanently?
Permanently.
Wow. Do you have to drink the whole potion?
Yes.
Dang.
Would you say it's 11 inches of potion?
It's more like 4. It's a very
perfect.
small bottle.
It's a nice little shot then. Okay.
Are you so excited?
Excellent.
I came with because I wanted to see your reaction.
That's pretty enticing. I'm very pleased with this. Good work, Let. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, there's one caveat. Because of its nature, you have to do it when there is moonlight. If there is no moonlight, then it will not work. And actually, it might kill you. So be careful. That's the one crazy nature of it.
What if, and I'm just spitballing here, somebody else happened to drink it not being exposed to moonlight?
Well, then I suppose that person would probably be very wounded or perhaps die.
Okay, same thing. It's not just attuned to me.
No, it is not attuned. It is whoever consumes it.
Interesting. This is excellent information. Yeah, good work, Let. I like
Yes, if
this.
you happen upon any more of that ingredient, I don't know where you procured it, but if you happen upon more, I can make another one. It was quite fun.
Yeah.
I'll actually see what I can do.
All right, that's good. But I hope you like it, and I hope you use it well, and I hope you do not use it in the daytime. So,
Definitely not on myself anyway.
yes. What? What?
I appreciate this.
Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, I understand. Yes, yeah, anyway, it's about quitting time for me, so I must clean up. And are you guys going to the tavern tonight?
It's possible. Our plans kind of keep slipping away from us
really
as soon as we make them.
No, it's okay. You don't have to make anything up. It's fine. I understand. So I get it. I'll just clean up here, and if I see you, I see you.
No, seriously.
Okay. But really, yeah. I mean, not
No,
making
it's-
anything
it's-
up.
No,
It's
we'd love to
fine.
drink.
I get it. I get that all the time. I am not ignorant to how that works.
Let. Thank you.
Yeah.
This
You're
is
quite
much
welcome.
appreciated. This is above and beyond. This is excellent work.
Yeah.
All
Hey.
right. And if we see you later, we see you later.
Yes.
Yeah, but quick question. Have you gotten a chance to work on that thing we were talking about?
Yes, I actually was able to find a little bit of information. I think that if I work on it a little bit further, maybe I could have something here within the next couple of days.
Yes. Exciting. You rock, Let.
Yeah, thank you. All right, well, I must clean up, so it was good to see both of you, I suppose, would be the right word.
Yep.
Oh,
as well,
and
Led.
here, and he pulls out like a little treat, and he hands it to you, Pinwin. This is for Shadow.
Thank you.
I was making croissants and I burned it, but so I don't want to eat it, but he might.
Oh, he'll love it. Thank you.
Yes.
Not baguettes.
Okay.
No, it's a croissant.
Just
A
wanted to
croissant
make sure.
witch.
Felt like that was almost like a little hint at something nefarious there, and I
No.
didn't like it. I was like,
No,
"Are you?"
they're just all famously bad at cooking or baking.
Okay. Yeah, my the Kill Bill music was going off in my head for a second. They're like, Let, you just
I
gave
can't
me this
believe.
boss ass potion.
I cannot believe that Let's Special just fit like. It's solving a lot of problems.
I mean, it does taste like diesel.
Yeah,
That's
jet fuel.
That makes sense.
That's,
All right, well,
suppose.
let's hurry back and let the others know.
Yeah, but in case they're drinking it now, what if there's none left?
Well, you have some, don't you? He said he gave you some.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Which
think
he then
there's
gave
some
to
left.
Gorbel.
Ah, well,
It's
in
gone.
that case, make haste.
We cut back to Tomar and Gorbel, and Gorbel's
Gorbel's
taking a
drinking
swig. Yeah.
She's over there just.
Do you really gotta nip at that all day?
I like it.
It smells bad, like straight
Well,
up
it tastes
bad.
good.
I'm gonna peek my head out the door and I'm gonna see if there's like a guard or somebody nearby.
Okay, give me perception. Hey, you trying to peek? You're gonna have to roll for it.
19.
Okay, you don't see anyone nearby, but you see kind of over the curve of the road, walking across, like kind of down a ways, maybe like 300 feet away, you can see the top of a guard's head, like kind of moving by.
I try and yell to get his attention.
What do you yell?
Hey!
You just see the head snap up and like look around. Hello?
And I wave, I open the door more and I wave my hands and I'm like, hey!
Hello?
Get over here!
Where's here?
Temple!
What?
Temple!
Oh! Is this Tomar?
Yeah!
Hey, Tomar, what's up?
Get over here!
It's me, Jeb!
I don't care!
That's hilarious. I'll be right there. And you hear like a tick, 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 tick. And this human guard who you're You've drank nearby him before he sees you. Oh, hey, what's up, Tomar?
Hey, Jeb. Can you round up Dirk and bring him here immediately?
Yeah. Wait, is he in trouble?
That is yet to be seen.
Oh, man. All right, I'll go get him. Wink, wink. All right, and he runs off.
Bye, Jeb.
Bye, Tomar!
And then I go back into the temple. How are you feeling, Len?
Len just kind of like is sitting there looking miserable. Fine. For somebody who has whatever it is, parasite in my stomach, apparently.
How did you get it?
Fuck if I know.
You kissing people down there?
Maybe it's from the awesome conditions I was living in.
Shots fired.
You had the worst house down there.
You have light.
Yeah.
That's on you.
I had the worst house in a shitty area, so imagine how my health is.
They made light for you. I mean,
You're right.
Photosynthesis, man.
What was I thinking? I don't know how I could have possibly gotten it in the pristine conditions of which I was wallowing.
oh, maybe have you tried not being a war criminal?
Whose war?
I don't know. Who were you working for? Like, what is your allegiance?
Well, I was working directly underneath Ritus. I was his, I don't know, I guess his second. And
His rightest hand man.
yeah, that.
Who said that?
we were working for the council, obviously, and Veldelin at large. So really, you're the ones that were doing the war crimes. We were just doing our job.
Well, your job sucked, so.
What were you guys attacking them for, Gorbel? Do you remember?
What?
Excuse me?
I mean, you guys captured them before I even came back.
Why did we do that?
You guys.
There's been a lot of stuff we've done that I don't remember
that was
why.
at the very
Previously
beginning of the
on the
podcast.
Lineage of Moonreach.
Basically, they were moving through you guys' territory, and you guys wanted to get the drop on them because they had been. Basically, you guys had come to skirmishes quite a few times outside of the Wolves Rest area and things like that, because Helm Hall isn't super far away from Wolves Rest, but it was more of a kind of a tactical move to get Ritus, who is like a thorn in your side and was, trying to fuck things up for you.
Sounds like this.
Are you gonna tell Tomar that?
I mean, that was not descriptive at all.
It was basically like they were part of the opposing force, so you guys wanted to get the drop on them.
It just seemed like a good idea. They seem like they suck. We wanted to get Ritus, so.
So are you part of the outfit that is not connected to Rothia or Veldelin?
I'm definitely connected to Veldelin. I am a Veldelinian soldier.
And he was working for the council.
That's true. Did you deal at all with the council directly?
No, I was a direct subordinate of Ritus, who was a direct subordinate of Lord Volmark, who was a member of the council.
What are your feelings about the council now?
I don't know. I assume that they're still doing shit. And that's why you have us captured still, because from my perspective, if I was looking at this situation, I would see two options for us being still held captive. One, you need us as a bargaining tool to parlay with the council. However, considering what I know about you, it's very possible that you guys just left us down there and you've already defeated the council.
I think one of the biggest possibilities is that we put you down there and forgot.
Yeah. You give us way too much credit.
Yeah, you're putting that battle mind to way too good of use.
we didn't know all of you were even down there, to be honest. At least I didn't. But yeah, I mean, the council is kind of there, still kind of not. There's not much for you to have allegiance to anymore, to be honest.
Well, I did as I was commanded to do. I knew going into becoming a member of the army that, I was willing to fight and die for Veldelin. However, situations change, And if you are willing to help me here in this scenario for no other perceptible reason, I can only assume that I can do something for you.
Well, here's the thing. Are you still interested in fighting or dying for Valtel?
I guess that would depend on who's leading Valtel.
Why does it depend on who's leading Valtel? Say the world itself, including Valtel, is facing utter destruction and doom, and if we don't all work together, then we will succumb to it.
Well, that's a compelling argument. And my response for who's leading it is because since the young boy king, Gustav, was pretty much unable to lead the country and the council was able to, in his stead, who knows where the balance of the politics go. And that's why I responded the way that I did, because if somebody not good is in charge of the government of Valtel, well, then I think the most tactical thing would be to leave and not join up. However, considering there's a greater existential threat, if I can be of some use in that regard, I would very much not like to be down in that dungeon anymore.
Politics don't matter. Government doesn't matter. The livelihood of our people, everyone, is at stake. Even if you tactically thought leaving or running away would be the best option, if this doom touches us, then it will touch everyone. And you can't escape it. You can't run away. So the only real option you all have is to work with us. We're the ones who are going to quell this darkness, but we can't do it alone.
What's your relationship like with Dirk?
Well, I haven't seen him in a good sum of years, but adversarial, I suppose. He's the only person competent enough to to defeat me in our games.
Wait, hold on.
He's good at stuff.
How many Dirks were there in this
It's like
fraternity?
the John in Argyria.
Okay, you asked several questions at once. What do you want to know? I'm willing to answer, but please.
Are we talking about the same Dirk?
Maybe. I suppose there could be another one. He's got a little bit of a mustache.
Has he got a funny accent?
Yeah, he's got kind of a funny accent. Yeah, he's very rural sounding, and he's
That's a nice way to say it.
He's very frustrating because he doesn't seem like he would be good at anything, but there's one thing that he was very good at, and those were our war games.
Wow. Interesting. Never would have thought.
That is truly shocking.
Do you think...
Imagine losing to him.
Yeah, that would suck. I wouldn't like that. Do you think... This is a non-Dirk question, going back to the army thing. Do you think your people, your men, would be privy to joining our cause? Or what do you think would persuade them?
Well, obviously the first order of business would be to release them from below, and then perhaps treat them as though they are members of the community if you would like them to participate. Another thing I would say is probably not make it mandatory. You're much more likely to get soldiers who have been taken prisoner to be on your side if you are also giving them the option of leaving, and assume that some will leave.
What do you think, Gorbel?
I think before we do anything like that, I think we're gonna have to get Dirk here and see how they are together.
I think if and when the time comes, I think you and Pinwin need to join together to inspire these people. They've been our prisoners for a long time now, so they probably aren't going to be warm to us by default. They're going to need some convincing.
Don't worry. I have tons of empty promises locked and loaded. And I wink.
I confusingly wink back.
At that moment, the temple door opens, and Willem and Pinwin step inside.
Have you guys
Gorbel,
seen Dirk?
If you're drinking anything, stop drinking it right now.
I'm not drinking it. they're just little nips.
So there's nips left?
Is it Let's Special?
Yes.
And there's
Okay,
nips
save
left.
some.
Well, yeah, I'm conserving it.
Good.
Okay, save some because that's what we're gonna give to Len. That's gonna help get rid of the parasite.
We're like immune from bacteria
Wait,
and we didn't even know it.
How much does he need?
I mean, maybe like 4 inches.
That's a lot.
Maybe we'll
Does
just give him
anybody else
some.
have any?
I mean, I have it, but I was planning on, saving it and...
We'll just like
Yeah,
give him some until he feels better.
Here, I have some drow brew that you can have that I got from Shigara. I'll trade you.
What does it taste like?
It's an IPA.
Do you call it Drew?
We don't. It tastes like purple.
I want purple.
Okay, so this is going to cure him?
Yes, eventually. It'll at least help speed the recovery, if nothing else.
Okay, but really, how much does he need to drink? Because I'm pretty sure 4 inches would kill anyone.
How much do you have?
I mean, I have most of a bottle.
And the bottle's like about
You're
8
killing
inches
me.
long.
You're killing me.
Maybe
If you can give
him.
him at least 4 ounces, I think he'll be that should do it.
Yeah.
Len,
Yeah.
you're ready to have some fun?
Sure.
Okay. Can I use the... Do you have like a cup in here in this temple?
You guys do have a cup that
I don't
you-
want him to drink out of my hand
Well, you
or my
used
bottle.
a cup for the
yeah.
Yeah, we have the stone
snake
tithing cup.
juice.
Yeah, but
Do you want a fun
isn't that
cup?
dirty?
Who cares? Just give
Here.
him the drink.
No. I'll make a fun cup for him. And I'll take out my paintbrush as I'm humming. Let's gotta take. And I'm gonna paint like a cute little mug that has a little happy face on it. And a bunch of like little. I'll make it sparkly. Yeah.
It comes to life and it's just like, kill me!
Well, that's a fun looking cup.
Oh, thanks, Tomar.
I walk up next to Gorbel and I just kind of toss her the, it's like a wineskin, but it's full of the drow brew.
I'll try this later.
All right.
Slings it over her shoulder.
It's just spider venom.
All right,
It's just
Fill
crushed up
up.
spider juices.
I fill up Pinwin's fun cup with 4 ounces of Let's Special.
All right, so and he accepts the cup. He sniffs it.
Are you excited
this-
to drink it now?
This smells really strong.
Yeah,
I don't like to drink too much, but
this is for your health.
if it's for my health, then I will try. And he immediately just
Elixir damn
Drinks it
near
all.
killed her.
oh, that is very strong.
Did it work?
Yeah, you might want to have a bit of a lie down. It helps if you lie on your left side.
So he like leans over onto his left side, and then almost instantly he's like,
Oh no, keep it down.
and then a
Ew.
tapeworm comes basically like sliding out of his mouth and onto the floor. It's about 38 inches long.
Jeez.
Ew.
I'm gonna take an arrow. I'm gonna stab it and hold it up to examine it. Make sure
looks
that
like
there's
you're-
nothing like super nefarious about it.
Looks like your common garden variety tapeworm. It's definitely a big one. It's been in there for a while.
I cast Sacred
Guys?
Flame on it.
Guys, was I the only one who thought this like went the other direction?
Yeah, no, I thought that's how tapeworms worked, but I guess I've never seen
It's a
that.
magic tapeworm. Don't question it, Gorby.
It's a magic
It
tapeworm.
actually comes out of his belly button, like the thing from the Matrix.
Yeah.
All right, well, that actually worked a lot quicker and more efficient than I thought it would, so
He's
that's
dead.
fantastic.
That was fast as hell.
He's just dead there. Like,
What's that smell?
we got the parasite out.
Oh, something definitely came out that other end.
Or the parasite was the rune, and now it's sacred flamed.
Oh yeah, is he glowing still?
Yeah, he's still got that faint glow.
Okay.
That's good.
All right, so new
Did
development, guys.
Yeah, did you say something about
yeah.
Dirk?
Yeah.
You want to see Dirk?
Yeah.
Really?
Let
the
me
same
explain.
Dirk that is in love with Gorbel?
Let me explain. I lost my train of thought.
Does Gorbel like
can you
him back?
explain?
Okay, so
You like him, Gorbel?
this is no, shut up. So apparently Len and Dirk were in the same fraternity, and
Ugh.
according to Len, Dirk was the only person who could beat him in their little war games. And I don't think we're talking about the same one, but we're trying to get Dirk over here so we can at least check.
Yeah, I mean,
That would be so
we
weird.
only have met 2 of the people in this fraternity. How do we even know that beating Len at strategy games is even that much of a feat?
It's
Well,
true.
according to Len, he was like real good.
I was real good. I'm
Okay.
still real good.
Hey.
Okay.
How
Get
you
on a
feeling,
dragon
bud?
chess set right now. I'll whoop all of you. You can all work together.
So good at war games, you landed yourself into prison.
That was not my recommendation. I suggested that we shouldn't go through Helm Hollow because it seemed like a trap.
I recommended against prison.
All right, sorry. Are you feeling better now?
Actually, yeah, and a little drunk. This is great.
Excellent. Okay. Let's get you cleaned up. Maybe get some food. And let's discuss finding Dirk. And if I'm not mistaken, when we came in, you guys were talking about maybe getting the rest of Len's men that are prisoners to help with our cause.
Really?
Yes.
Possibly.
I think
That's
that's
an
worthwhile.
excellent idea.
I think we have
Yeah.
a surplus of potentially ready men
I
that we
told
can
you I
use.
thought they seemed nice.
We have a
You just
potential
don't-
surplus of cannon fodder.
Yeah, I mean, make them the
Potato.
put them in the vanguard. But I mean, right now they're not serving any purpose. We don't need them for anything other than, I mean, Len mentioned as a bargaining tool, but what would we bargain them for in the first place?
Yeah, no, and I mean, if we
Yeah.
can get them to want to help us, like that'd be helpful. Add it to the, I don't know, list of allies.
Helping us is helpful.
Helping us is helpful.
I was saying to Gorbel that you and Gorbel, Pinwin, would be good at maybe persuading them or winning them over,
All right.
inspiring them to see our cause. They don't know us. They just were assigned against us.
Yeah, they're probably mad at us.
But I mean, yeah, they're
Yeah, that
probably
sounds good.
right now at least a little hostile towards us. But if they realize what the stakes are and see that we're on the cause of good, then maybe they can be persuaded.
Maybe I'll make one of them a cup.
And
We can fix that.
as far as Dirk is concerned, I sent Jeb after him. So
I
Yeah.
think it might be easier to persuade this group if maybe they see that Len is supporting us.
Mm-hmm. And that we helped, Len.
Is he?
they seemed to not like Len very
That is
much.
true. Do they like Dirk, Len?
Who?
Your people?
I don't know if they even know who Dirk is. Unless he's one of the guards that's come down with food. at
Okay,
some
well, I
point.
guess it's just us. Unless we want to find the food guard.
What if he gives them bad food? Then they're gonna hate that guy.
But what if they don't know it's bad food because I just had it for so long?
Yikes.
These are all wonderful points.
Well, I guess we'll see.
And
Yeah,
then
we'll
we
just
give
have to
them
roll the
good
dice.
food, and then they like us a lot because they're like, wow, this is so good. Got them a cup.
And then they
give 'em
die
good
from how good it
food.
was, and now we're murderers.
What was the surprise, Willem?
So he evidently extracted some remnants of fortune that were clinging to my cloak,
Ew.
and he used them to concoct a potion that will either bolster my strength or kill me, depending upon when I drink it.
What?
Yeah, there was a nice little asterisk at the end of his explanation that I need to drink it in moonlight. And if I don't do so, there's a chance that I could die. Or whoever drinks it, if they're not drinking it in the moonlight, could perish.
Did he mention like the state of the moons? Like if they were waxing or waning?
He said it could be a hairy moon, didn't have to be waxed.
Oh,
He
you're
didn't.
joking. That was
Yeah. He
That's
didn't.
why I call you Willem the Wit.
Fair enough. No, he did not specify. He just said moonlight in general.
Okay. Well, it's almost then.
Well, yeah.
It's almost
But-
then.
It's almost that time. Yeah. I might save it for a rainy day, though. If you know what I mean.
No, I don't. I thought it worked in moonlight, not rainy night.
It could come in handy if somebody else were to unknowingly drink it not in moonlight.
Oh,
Yikes.
yeah.
I mean, I agree.
We're gonna keep that cup.
Same with that brooch. Same thing.
Right. I've got a lot of traps going. I'm getting very Kevin
One of these days you're
McAllister
gonna
over here.
forget that you have one of the traps, and they're just gonna go off and like cut your balls off or something. It's like literally a bear trap, and you sit on it.
And
You
then
hear-
I was telling him, no, you can't wear red. Oh my God!
My balls! Then you guys hear a knock on the temple door.
Come in. It's a public place.
Hello?
don't need
the
to
door
knock.
opens, and Jeb is standing in the doorway. Hey, Tomar!
Hey,
Found Dirk!
Okay, where is he?
He's right here. And Dirk steps inside, and he looks around the room smiling. Hey, how's it going, guys? And then his eyes find Len. Oh, shit. What's he doing here?
Is he glowing?
Dirk is lightly glowing.
Yay!
Yikes.
Do they have to like hug each
I don't
other
know why I
and
keep
then
saying
they
that.
get bright?
Yeah. Shake hands.
Hug each other.
I don't know if that's the best idea at the moment, shaking hands.
But hugging?
No, it's good. Is it you invited me here to hug somebody? That seems weird.
How do you?
Is this some
does
sort of
it?
voyeur show?
Can you explain in your own words how you know Len?
Yeah, we were in the cadet academy. We were in a fraternity together.
So
Okay.
why did you guys part ways?
Well, we were never. I mean, we were there we were selected to be a part of this fraternity, and because of our prowess. You may not know this about me, but I'm quite gifted in some regards. And he looks over at Gorbel and winks. And I'm a hot commodity. Lots of people want me to do things for them, and I just it's one of those things that some of us are just born lucky, and we were part of this group, and I just beat the pants off him literally every single time we went up against each other. So really, I am still the reigning champ of the fraternity. And then you hear Len from his sideways position on the bench. Fuck you, Dirk. Fuck you.
What game is this?
Oh, it's like any kind of war game, dragon chess. You've got your kingdoms and castles. You've got just a various assortment of different strategy games designed to see if you get into the actual strategy school that Valtel has to offer. Of course, I was then drafted into a different position, so I didn't actually get an opportunity to go. But Len did. He, despite the fact that I destroyed him continually at every step of the way, he still succeeded where I did not. So, that kind of sucks. And Len's from the ground. He's just like, guess that means I was the better strategist all along, huh? Well,
That's a point. So is there bad blood between the two of you?
no, it's not necessarily bad. He's just kind of a guy that used to be kind of rivals, I guess.
I have a question. Do we have a copy of one of these games in town?
I mean, yeah, there's probably loads of them. I mean, it's one of the, what are you thinking?
I actually have a dragon chess set in my pack
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
because I like
Nerd.
dragon's chess.
Oh. Well, let's put it to a game. Like, let's see how you guys do against each other.
What's the point of this, Tomar? I mean, why would we wolves be bothering with someone like him? I mean, he's looks like he's about to die. I don't understand why we're playing games when there's so much stuff going on.
Since when are you so wishy-washy and questiony about something we say for you to do. You say you're a good
We're equal
war
footing
gamer.
as members of the Wolves. I just feel like, we should have that shared repartee as opposed to, constantly you guys deciding to boss somebody around. When,
Well, I think you should partake in this war game.
You know what, Dirk? I think you've been working really hard, and you deserve to have a good game. Maybe it'll be a fun win. Or maybe you guys will it'll bring you back to the old days.
How about this?
Give me a persuasion roll, Pinwin.
Okay.
Whoever wins, then they get a special prize.
What kind of special prize?
You have to win to find out.
Why are you copying my accent?
I don't know. It just happens sometimes when I'm talking. Like I used to do with Herstag, too. You're
is
around
so
all these
rude.
weird accents and you start appropriating them.
23.
He seems very persuaded by your statement, Pinwin, and he kind of looks at Len. Well, I mean, probably not super fair considering I've been playing probably, while he's been imprisoned, so I might have an advantage. And Len looks up. I've been playing too, in my own mind. Gonna beat your pants off of you. You say you're gonna beat the pants off of me? Oh, I'm gonna beat the pants off you. You sit up instead of laying down, and we're gonna do this.
Both of you keep your
get the
pants
dragon
on in
chest.
the temple.
Get the dragon chest.
All right.
Yeah. This is gonna be really...
Willem, do you want to turn around? I can just pull it out of your pack. You don't have to take the pack off.
Nah, it's over by the construct.
Oh, okay.
Are we
Right.
putting money on this?
No.
Pull that out. I go to put the board on the altar, but then I look at Tomar
And
Nuggets still on.
yeah, on Nugget's dead body.
Brush him aside and set the dragon chest set down.
The constructs that we have, are they standing?
They're
Slumped
kind of
over?
they're kind of slumped up against the wall. Well, and then of course there's Miraluk who's walking around by you guys.
Could I put the board on one of the constructs?
I mean, yeah, free country.
Is it gonna balance?
Oh.
Okay, will it sit on them? Okay, or is it just?
we have a
I'm gonna
table
put it
right
on the
over
table.
there, Willem. And I point out.
Okay. Willem's strategically moving the construct and
The hell are you doing, man?
Got a tape measure out.
I thought it would
A
be
level.
funny.
Oh, there's a lot more furnishings in here than the last time I was in here. I'm sorry. Okay. Here you go. All right, have at it.
All right,
gentlemen.
so what? Tell me again what this prize is.
I told you have to win first, Dirk.
It
is a surprise.
Wow, same time. That was
surprise,
that
not
was
surprise.
Can I choose what the prize is?
No.
No.
Well, that just doesn't seem fair.
Play the game, Dirk.
It'll be
Fine.
fun.
All right, well let's set up. And Len kind of gets up very shakily and goes and stands in front of the table.
Gorbel, I
And-
don't want to. So if you did want to actually gamble about the game, that is totally up to you. I just thought this doesn't seem like high enough stakes that it should matter. But if you want to gamble, by all means.
It's just been a long time since I've had any fun.
Well, if that's fun to you, go for it.
I don't know. I don't even know where I would put my money.
Should we make this extra exciting?
How?
I'll cast, I don't know if light or prestidigitation, or maybe both, or maybe minor illusion. But I'll just have it I'll change the lighting in the room, and then I'll have some music that's like. Yeah.
Welcome to Thunderdome.
Right, can I turn to Miraluk and talk to him real quick?
Sure.
Miraluk, when you became a rune, didn't you kind of know that you were a rune?
Well,
You felt differently, right?
I did. It seems strange to think about that. Perhaps this wasn't of my own volition, but maybe there are extra parameters for achieving something before it's going to happen. They do seem to be glowing lightly, but it doesn't appear as though they're full magnitude.
You can see them glowing too, though, huh?
I sure can.
Do they need to touch?
I don't know.
Let's just see how this game plays out first.
Yeah, maybe they need to just
Station.
Make out!
rekindle.
Is anybody going to be placing bets?
No.
No. I don't want to do it if nobody else is going to be betting against me.
I don't know either of them very well at all, so.
I'm gonna bet both.
That's a gifted tactic.
Yeah.
It worked in the
Pinwin's getting a
past.
fast track to the
Who's
to the
betting
fraternity.
both? Who's going against me? Good luck, losers.
I mean, if Herstag were here, he would totally be part of that bet.
I guess.
R.I.P.
I guess if no one's betting, I'll just win. You know the rules of bets.
All right, so they begin. Now, Dragon Chess has three. The Veldalinian variant of Dragon Chess has 3 tilts, where the best 2 out of the 3 is the actual winner. So, I'm going to decide this with dice rolls, and can you hand me a d20?
You don't have one?
I can only find my one. There it is.
Fine.
So one of these, the green will represent Dirk, and the bluish purple one will represent Len. So in the first tilt, you see them get really serious looks on their faces, and they start moving pieces around. And the first tilt is actually a draw, weirdly enough. Both got 4 when I rolled.
It's looking good for Pinwin.
It comes.
Oh my god, babe.
I'm sorry.
Gunshot.
So loud.
That was really good.
Things are coming up, Pinwin.
So
Right.
the first tilt comes to a stalemate, and both of them kind of look at each other. And when you guys see that, a little bit of their glow starts to kind of grow in
I'm
magnitude.
smart. I'm smart.
The second tilt, they start moving things around, and this one goes to Dirk.
Oh.
Dirk is a very clear victor in this one. Like, he just easily defeats Len.
Wow, Len,
At
you gonna let
this.
him beat you like that?
No. Part of tactics sometimes are losing one of the battles.
Yeah, I've never heard that before.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
To win the war. You've never heard that? Well,
No,
that's why I'm in the position I'm in, and you're in the position you're in.
Yeah,
You're a prisoner.
Prison?
we can't help but win all the time.
Could all been part of it. That's all I'm saying.
Part of it.
And the third tilt.
Dirk.
The third tilt is also a dead even draw.
Wow, this is awesome.
Both got 10. And they kind of look up at each other, and they look at you guys. And Dirk's like, well, I mean, I won 1, but I don't think that really counts.
Well, it's got to be first to 3, right? I don't know the specific
it's
rules.
it's only 3 tilts. If there's a draw, then it's a draw, and you have to start a new game. And technically, it's a draw. But and then at that moment, both of them light up
Yeah.
with light, and you hear a voice, a disembodied voice from somewhere. Battle Minds. And a weird look comes over their faces, and they kind of look at each other, and then they look at you guys, and then Dirk says,
Pinwin waves.
I think one game's enough. I'm feeling a little weird.
Pinwin, I think you won your bet.
I won! You owe me something!
I give him a little hug.
Aw, yeah!
Well,
I pat
since
him on the head.
neither of us win, did neither of us get the prize that you promised?
No, you
I
have.
think you both got the prize.
The prize is camaraderie. Congratulations! I wave my
Welcome
hand.
to the Wolves.
They both look at each other and then at you. This is bullshit.
And you are now destined to help us.
You're one of
And
us for sure.
work alongside
like,
us, so-
actually,
Wait. What?
we're not even gonna argue anymore.
Wait, I'm officially a wolf now?
You're a wolf.
A wolf rune.
Wow.
Officially deputized by the Wolves.
This is a great day. I have to write a letter to my mother. I will be right back. And he gets up and he walks out of the temple.
Weirdly
Lunch.
enough, she lives in town, but he's writing her a letter.
I didn't turn off the weird lighting because I'm still super psyched I won. So it's still like...
Well, I didn't know a rune could be 2 people.
You started that very country. Well, I didn't know that a rune could be 2 people.
Dirk really has affected you, huh, Tomar?
I don't know, maybe it's the runage that's
He's
doing
growing
it.
on you.
I'll
It's
be there.
probably
Lineage of
offensive.
Moonreach.
Len, how do you feel?
Well, I got rid of that parasite, so a lot better.
That's good. And the cup was
You mentioned,
helped.
yes, the cup is, it's fine. But you mentioned food and cleanup. I would very much like some food and actually absorb its nutrients.
Yeah, man, let's take you over to Busty Belba's.
Okay.
While he's
Lead the
getting food, Gorbel, should we go see if we can recruit some people?
Where are we traveling next? And do we want to take a bunch of people with us?
I don't know if we want to take a bunch of people, but it wouldn't hurt that while we were here if we won over Len's group of people.
And then left them in prison for a while longer?
No. Do what he suggested. Give them the option to flee or join us. I don't think it was a coincidence that he happens to be a rune. I think there's purpose to both of them. I think they might need to be leading some of our squads or something.
Yeah.
Well, I want these runes to start doing something.
I'm not
that'd
sure
be
what they're
good.
supposed to do, you know? Like,
I
we
thought
know
they-
that we
I thought
need
they just
them.
knew that.
Well, I mean, they're both seemingly brilliant tacticians. I think you were on the right path as far as them leading factions of possible armies for Wolves Rest. Well, for Valtel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I really want to rescue Durant, so we should definitely do this so we can go do that. Because
Okay.
I don't know.
We have a
So
lot of
into
options
that.
right now. We have a lot of options. Also, the queen is supposed to visit us at some point of Rodeo.
Yeah.
oh my gosh, there's so much.
Still waiting on that one.
And how did Braun see Durant yesterday?
Well, he must have disappeared today or yesterday. Wait,
Didn't
how?
look
When did
that
you
new.
When did you look into that house? His house? Was that yesterday?
In the last 6 hours.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
today.
All right.
All of this has happened today.
Wow. What a
God, this
Jeez.
has
Yeah,
been...
you said this was a good day,
a
Gorbel.
day.
You're high.
When did I say this was a good day?
You said we were having a good day, and then I ruined it by doing something. And I'm like, all this other shit was way worse.
Okay, well, there were some good things. I saved Pinwin's life today.
I wanna
You guys
bet.
didn't die. I tackled a construct. We found other runes.
Easy on the booze.
Come on.
All right. So,
Maybe you need to change your attitude because you seem surly and really unappreciative of the blessings in our lives.
Churlish and ungrateful.
it's interesting that you mentioned blessings. I never thought you would use that speak, but
I don't mean of like the Forge.
blessings of the forge on you.
Well,
Blessings of the fuck you.
Speaking of the forge, as I said before,
suck mine.
I don't know if anyone else was in the room, but we can interrogate this construct. We just have to go to the Soul Forge to power him up.
Wow. Okay.
And I don't want to leave Nugget's body here. Just waiting around.
do.
I feel like
Yeah.
we should take him to the Karagar so they can keep his body safe until we do something with it.
That's fair. Yeah.
As much as I don't like that place, it would be really nice to see Hexel again.
Maybe we'll see some of his work.
So do we want to
Even
do
though it's
that
kinda
before
sad.
we do anything else?
No.
Did you say
I
no?
actually have some more questions for Let. Now that I think about it, I would like to try and catch up with him at some point.
Boy, I wish you did that when you were just there.
I go anywhere else.
Well,
I
you
mean,
know,
I can meet you there. It's fine.
You can't meet me at the Soul Forge, Willem.
Yes,
I
I
mean,
can.
No, you
before
can't.
that, get poor Len
Why
some
can't I?
food
Because we have to transport together. I can't pull you there.
Is it blocked for some reason for everybody else?
I use a spell to get us there. Otherwise, it would take weeks to get there.
I can't teleport there.
He has the mask.
Well, I guess you could use the mask.
I've just remembered somehow that you have the mask.
Unless you just, like, wait a second so poor Len can get some food. I mean, look at him.
I am quite hungry.
Well, let's take him to Belba's first, and I don't know where people bathe in town.
Yeah, and me and Gorbel will
you can
go.
stay at my place, Len, if need be.
Thank you.
Well, wait, we can't leave our runes anywhere. We have to keep our runes with us because last time...
When I say stay, I mean you can use that as your place of
washing.
Also,
washing.
we just
wash the stank off you.
We also just
your
let
domicile
Dirk run off wherever he went.
He's just writing a letter to his mom.
And he
I know
gets
that sounds
kidnapped,
suspicious
too.
for a grown man, but
in this instance,
Same,
it's not.
like, same pan situation. Another snake in the wall for some reason.
Yeah, like you guys can definitely go do other pressing matters. That's absolutely fine. I would like to run something by Let before I go anywhere again.
That's fair. Tomar, can you wait? Wait a few minutes. Get him
I
food.
just said that you do not have to wait. Why are you asking that question?
Because you can get Len some food. We could go together. We don't have to split up. And we might want that mass charge for something else. I don't know. I just know I want a bed, and I feel really good about it. And you and Gorbel need to figure out what you owe me, because
I wasn't participating.
Nothing is
feel
what we owe you.
like we all were.
That's not the way bets work, Pinwin.
I think it was one of those, like, non-verbal agreement bets.
It was one of those we didn't wager anything bets.
I mean, Tomar,
So,
like, Tomar
owe
gave me a
nothing.
hug. Like, I'll take a hug.
I don't
Get away
think
from me,
hugs are on the
goblin.
table right now.
Anyway, are you guys going to Busty Belba's?
Yes.
All right, so you guys go to Busty Belba's. Willem, are you going to Let's?
Wait,
Yeah,
we're going to Busty
I know that he said that he was closing up, but yeah, I'm gonna try and find him real
Well,
quick.
didn't he say he was going there to Busty Belba's anyway?
I don't know.
Because he asked you if you were going there.
And I thought
later.
me and Gorbel
That's
were
true.
going to the barracks.
So I think we could all just go to Busty Belba's right now.
So we're not
Okay.
going to the barracks.
Well, we can go to the barracks after.
We won't go to the barracks.
Something's gonna happen in the
A
bar.
meteor
and
hits
we're gonna
the
forget.
fucking town.
Yeah.
All
Somebody
right, so you guys.
absconds with Janus. Like, oh great, now we gotta go get him.
He's all right. They'll bring him back.
Janus the Anus, whatever.
So you guys enter Busty Belba's, and the minute you all walk in, like, Janus looks up, and then he sees who it is, and he's just like, hello!
My people!
The bar is about the same level. There's a few more people in there, but you've still got Lance and Ura and Yarfrey / Whiskers sitting there. They look like they've been doing some drinking. Well, Yarfrey looks fine, but Lance and Ura are kind of swaying in their seats.
Ura,
Gorbel,
it worked.
what worked?
The map.
What map?
You know, the rune map.
Oh, the rune map. Yes. Congratulations. Sorry, I have been drinking.
Doesn't that only last for a few seconds?
What?
Doesn't that only last for a few seconds?
Only if I wanted to.
Oh. Well, enjoy your time.
I am enjoying it very much. Thank you, Gorbel.
So Whiskers, you never mentioned that the Battle Minds Rune could be 2 people.
I didn't know that it was 2 people.
Has that ever happened before?
Yes, there are many runes that are multiple people. For instance, all of you are part of the Enclave rune.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose it didn't really occur to me to specify that.
I mean, you have to understand that we are in this
Bell
situation very novice students of runes. So
We are rune babies, if you will.
Very well. I will try to guide you a little bit. Oh, sorry. I will try to guide you a little bit further
So we
in the
have
future.
2 runes left, right?
Yes.
Where are they?
Yeah, Gorbel, you want to take out your map and we can see?
Well, last I checked, there should be one near Ravenmoor, and also there should be one north of the Blood Forest.
Have they moved?
South of the Blood Forest.
I have it written down everywhere that it's north.
It's south of the Blood Forest, but northwest of Deepminster.
Well,
And they're
I
not
pull
in
out the
like
map.
actual city locations.
Neither of them were, no. That
Are
you
they
could tell.
still there?
Yeah,
Did they move?
Maybe, Gorbel, do you want to double check that they haven't moved?
I'm holding the fucking map.
Okay.
Hurry up, Gorbel!
You have to speak the name of which rune you're looking for.
Namesake rune.
And near Ravenmoor, what appears to be where in the same location as the Expanse, you see a dot, a glowing dot.
I still have my suspicions about the luminescent one.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, Pinwin, you wait till you see one. I don't know if you even have seen one before.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so we're still good on that one.
Can
Homeward
a
rune.
wolf be a rune?
And so when you say homeward rune, this one appears to have moved from its original location.
What?
Yeah, now this one is in Bronzewall.
How close was it to Bronzewall before?
Not very.
Ooh.
Where's Bronzewell in relation to us?
It's about, I would say, almost 2 days travel on foot. About a day and a half. Well, no, it's about the same distance away as Heart Valley, just in a slightly different direction. You have to kind of go the same direction at first and then split, but
Tomar.
they're roughly the same.
Tomar, didn't you suspect that the homeward rune could be Zyko?
That's what I was thinking. It originally was in the area where I thought Zyko's village was.
Okay,
Why
well,
would
let's
he
say it
leave
is
his-
Zyko.
Yeah, why would he leave his village?
I don't know. He was weirdly asleep when we last saw him.
What if he got kidnapped like Duran?
He might have. Either way, we have business in Bronzewall anyway.
Is that where we should go next?
What is our business in Bronzewall? We want to stop the,
Seal from being
right.
opened.
Oh boy.
Man.
Remember
that's a
seals,
heavy
guys?
day.
There's a lot of,
Yeah.
lot of stuff.
So much.
Remember stones?
Yeah.
Which one?
Remember chrysalis?
Whatever happened to your wolf buddies, Gorbel?
Shit. I mean, we had to leave. I think.
Did we leave a note?
Hopefully.
No, we did
No.
not.
That's
no.
why you always
There was
leave
no
a note.
time. You know,
We
They're
left them
probably
in the
still
cave,
just
didn't
waiting
we?
by the mouth of that well.
Yeah, it was like left them in the cave.
I mean, they can get out of the cave.
They literally never leave the cave.
They're just looking down,
repopulating in the cave.
They're like, man,
there's a whole religion devoted to Gorbel in the cave.
They're just pacing back and forth, running into the walls and then going the other direction.
It's
Rinse
the
and repeat.
subplot that we were talking about from Solar Opposites, but with a religion around Gorbel with these wolf men and women in caves.
And we
It's
still don't.
unsettling, but I like it.
We still
Right.
don't know if we have the traitor or not.
I hope so. I can't. I don't want
Well,
to
we've
deal with
already
it again.
been betrayed once, so
That's too many. It
I
hurt-
think
it's, yeah.
The traitor.
Len, do you need
I
help
guess-
getting food? Just tell them we gave
It's on
you
our
free
tab.
reign to just get whatever you want.
Do you remember how taverns work?
I remember how taverns work, yes.
Man, that
Then
was really
he
aggressive.
sidles on up to the bar. I'll take a food, please.
Battle
And
Minds at play
Janus
indeed.
looks over at you guys and
You heard him. Get the man a food.
Food.
What
One
is-
large food, please.
What
And
does
he just,
Janus
like,
want
slumps-
out of life? He doesn't seem ever satisfied with it.
he just slumps his shoulders and walks into the kitchen.
What if he's actually like a party animal and this is just his work mood?
He just can't wait to get off the clock so he
Yeah.
can go to town.
He's Lafayette from True Blood.
Shit. Yeah, what do we do? What are our next steps? Is Let in here?
No, Let is not in here.
Damn it. That would have been really convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess, Willem, if you want to go looking for him, then you can do that. I don't know. We're still trying to figure out what we do next.
I mean,
Okay. Gorbel, do you wanna link us up real quick before I head out?
that's a good idea.
I suppose in
Just
any
in
other
case.
circumstances it would seem pointless, but I suppose
in
we're not
case.
safe anywhere, so
Mm-mm.
sure.
Who knows if a meteor crashes with aliens here to murder everyone or kidnap the children of Tomar for nefarious cult reasonings.
Maybe I'll go
I mean,
check on them, actually.
You should probably check on that.
Go check on the chosen one.
Yeah, I'll go check on the
All right,
family.
Give me some eyes.
All right.
And ba-ding, you're all linked.
Well, that's not how it works. That's not what it sounds like.
What does it usually sound like?
Boop, boop, boop.
Boop, 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 boop.
Isn't it?
Mhm.
Maybe.
Your spell.
Yeah.
I just imagined the door opening sound from AIM.
I guess if you guys wanted to go to the barracks and trying to convince those soldiers.
Yeah, I really,
The thing
I
that they
really do
said
want
they
to go to
wanted
the
to do.
barracks. Like, I feel really bad leaving that old guy that seemed hopeful and then kind of not because we've done this multiple times, I guess. You know?
I mean, we're just sitting around with our hands in our pants right now. So, I mean, now's a good time, I guess, and then we can reconvene when we're all done with our busy work.
Okay, so
Okay,
Tomar?
well, hopefully this doesn't take long.
I don't think it would.
I have stuff I want to do later.
Convincing a whole group of people to join our side?
You guys
Hopefully
are
this
super
rousing
convincing.
revolutionary speech doesn't take us too long.
I think we got this. So.
Gettysburg Address doesn't take too long.
Tomar,
hopefully.
are you good staying by yourself then?
I don't know, Pinwin. I'm kind of scared. Yes, I'm fine. I will go see my family and we're fine.
Oh, wait.
Wait, you have to keep an eye on our runes, and also, wait, there was one other thing.
Take
I was
Len
gonna
with
tell
you,
to.
for one. Because,
Yeah, I guess he could eat on the go.
well, yeah, and he's part of the men. He knows the men, so.
I mean, do they like him?
And if Mirluck wants to come with me, that's fine.
Uh,
He might be able to give some insight as well.
Mirluck nods. All right, then.
Hey,
On the road.
Lance. Actually,
Yeah.
Lance and Whiskers and Ura, maybe you want to come with me because I have something to show you.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, that's completely fine.
Let's go.
And they all stand up, and Lance and Ura are kind of leaning on each other and like laugh at a little bit. They look pretty drunk. Like,
Idiots. Okay.
all right. So you guys are all separating, splitting up the party. Okay.
Oh, what we don't like doing.
We like doing that here on this
No,
show.
you guys like doing
We
it.
do. But it's a little nerve-wracking.
So Willem and Mirluck, you guys head out left from Busty Belba's and you head toward, I assume, where you last saw Let at his lab. And Pinwin and Gorbel, you guys also are traveling in that direction. And Len
This
is
is so
like
awkward.
looking kind of like disgruntled while he's eating like a piece of like jerkied meat because that was all they could prepare in the short amount of time that he was there. He's just like And Tomar, you head pretty much straight forward and then hooking right so you can get to your family's house.
So help me God, if they are not there, Seth, I'm going to trample your balls.
There's a pan.
Good luck.
And a snake in the wall.
And okay, so Tomar and the gang, you guys arrive at your house.
Hello?
Do you just go in?
Yeah.
All right, you open the
No,
door.
he doesn't even live in his own house. He has to knock and get permission.
It's a violation.
I don't knock on any doors.
It's a
And,
violation of the dro.
And you enter, and everything seems normal. You can see upstairs the maid, the older woman, like look down. Oh, Master Ironfist, what can we help you with today?
Are my children home?
They're playing right now.
How about Hazel? Have you seen her?
Hazel is working.
Okay. Can we see them?
It's your house. You can do as you wish, but don't feed them anything because they're getting ready to eat here. And I'd say about 20 minutes, food should be done. That reminds me. And she like starts like hobbling down the stairs and heads toward the kitchen.
All right.
Are you staying for dinner?
No, I don't stay long these days.
Well, there's truth enough in that. Okay, well, they're up in their playroom.
All right, thank you. Come on, guys.
What if she's the traitor?
They're just in a pool of blood.
Jesus.
She's cooking them.
Oh.
They'll be ready in
Into
about
baguettes.
20 minutes. So you head upstairs and you head towards the playroom, and you can hear like some like some roughhousing in there. And as you turn the knob and open the door, you see your 3 children. You see they're all like just under 2 years old now at this point. And you see Hazen and Tozel like look up and they're like, Dad! And they come running towards you and they give you a hug. And then you see Wyra sitting quietly in the corner just reading.
Reading?
Reading.
Wow. Okay.
She's already salty about you.
So
This
I
is a Twilight Zone episode.
so I play with them for a little bit and I pretend to be like a monster chasing them and stuff.
Okay.
And I introduce the rest of them to the rest of them. And then I kind of quietly take like Lance and Ura and Whiskers.
Mm-hmm.
And then I explain the circumstances of Wyra and how she seems different and how she has this mark and there's just an air of like prophecy around her or something. And I kind of ask, does this sound familiar to you guys? Have you heard of anything like this before?
Yarfrey looks over at Wyra, kind of like from across the room, kind of stares at her a little bit, and then turns back to you. There definitely does seem to be something different about her. However, I'm not sure that it's anything bad, but it's hard to know these things sometimes. I would say that she has quite possibly been blessed by your god. It seems to be the case.
Well,
Did you tell him about the dream and the reason she was named Wyra?
Yeah.
Okay, so he would elaborate then. It's best not to ignore signs during sleep. Some things are quite mundane and ordinary, but other times in these specific events, they can be quite telling. If the mother of your children said she dreamed that she would bear a child and name her Wyra, and there seems to be a connection there with your god, and she turned out quite different indeed, I would say that perhaps there's something in store for her in the future. Perhaps not now, but maybe much later.
Do you think it might do anything if I brought her to the Soul Forge?
It could very well. I don't know how the reaction might be. But if you do bring her along, be prepared for both a positive and a negative reaction. Either could happen. You never know when it comes to gods. They are wily.
How about you don't talk smack about my god?
Very well.
Well, Lance, I know you didn't say anything, but what do you think of this story? You're always kind of skeptical about divine power in the first place.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's not that I'm necessarily skeptical of divine power. I just don't see any value in it. I see the effects that it has in the world. And as someone who, for all intents and purposes, is something of a reincarnated soul, I can't turn my nose down at it. But I mean, kind of like what Whiskers said, if there's some sort of dream and prophecy, and you would know your God better than any of us, if you think that that's something that is real, I don't know what to tell you, but it sounds pretty suspicious. I mean, in our world, it's pretty weird for these things to just be coincidence.
I look down at her, I bend down. Hey, sweetheart, what are you reading?
She like looks up and then kind of squints at you, and then just kind of goes, like, and then turns and shows you a book, and it's like a really well illustrated little kid like picture book, but it's a story about like an old rogue who was kind of like, you know the story because you've kind of read it to the other kids, and it's about this rogue that is traveling down the road and has lived a not so nice life, but finds joy in helping one person when no one else would. Kind of like a good Samaritan sort of analogy sort of thing. And it ends with the rogue turning his life around. And she just like, she shows it to you and then she turns back and she just like starts staring at the picture some more, turns a page, looks at the next picture.
Wyra, do you think you would like to go on a trip?
And she looks up again and she just, without saying anything, obviously, she closes the book, tucks it under her arm and stands up and nods.
Oh, okay. Well, follow Daddy. We have to ask your mom if it's okay first. And then I abscond with my child.
Take her to the tavern.
I go looking for Hazel, I guess.
All right, Willem and I guess Mirrorluck, you guys kind of split off and start heading back towards the manor from Pinwin and Gorbel, who head off to the left. You guys head off to the right. And as you're getting close to the manor, you see Let stepping outside of it and like shutting the door really tight and then turning around. Oh, Willem, I'm sorry. I don't know if perhaps my comment was not so good. I was actually done for the day, so unfortunately, it'll have to wait till tomorrow until if you need any other potions or tinctures or anything like that.
Not specifically. No, I just kind of had more of some questions.
Oh, sure, yeah, absolutely. The questions are well within the realm of my wheelhouse, if you will.
Okay. So, this potion that you made, it has bolstering powers or strengthening properties.
Yes.
Could they be used in a restorative manner?
Well, I suppose I am not sure what you mean.
If you were to mix it with, say, another concoction, could the strength of the potion that you made act as some sort of restoration?
That is an interesting question. I guess I don't know for sure, but I am willing to try.
Okay, so I take out the potion that he made me, and I take out the vial that I have, and I tell him I have remnants of magical blood from a fey creature, and I look at Mirrorluck, and the blood of another person or another creature in this vial. If we were to maybe do some chemistry and use this strengthening potion that you made, would we be able to, say, restore life to the being's blood that I have in this vial?
Well, that might be a bit outside of my expertise. Like I said, I am willing to try. However, I don't know what the result would be. It could ruin the potion. It could do what you see. There are elements of the potion in general that indicate that it could do something like that, as it is a very magical potion, and its qualities are for bolstering, as to use your term, different attributes. And so I suppose it could be possible, but it would take a lot of care and caution when concocting. But I'm up to the challenge. If you would like me to try that, I think it would be fun.
Yeah, I think it might be something that's worth exploring.
Sure, absolutely. You know what? I could do that. I could start it right now if you would like.
That would be fantastic. And before you go off, Mirrorluck, I brought you along because I thought you might have some insight, because the fey creature's blood that's in this vial, if I'm being completely forthright, is your brother Benelok's.
That's a interesting sort of... that changes things. I wasn't aware that my brother's blood was in there. What are you hoping to do?
Well, with this vial, I was able to manipulate him, and that's actually how I got his mask. And it, obviously being a fey creature, it's incredibly powerful blood. And
naturally,
it, in and of itself, might also have some sort of restorative chemistry or powers to them.
Well, you're not wrong. There are secrets in my brother's blood, being as he is. As you may or may not know, I am not the type to be able to bleed. I am very much bloodless, if you will. So I don't know exactly how that would work. However, it stands to reason that there is power in blood, and if that is the case, it might be worth pursuing. I am always going to be in favor, I suppose I should say, of any plan or scheme that involves my brother's downfall. So I am 100% in step with you on this.
Okay, sounds good.
And I think the risks are outweighed by the potential reward of kind of being able to take care of him.
Oh, I agree. I'm glad we're on the same page there. Absolutely. So I hand the potion and the vial to Let, and I let him know to open the vial, you have to say Gladosh.
Gladosh. And it pops open. Do you have to say it again to close it?
No, you can just close it manually.
Oh, and he closes it down. I just wanted to make sure it worked before I got down there by myself, and then I'm like, oh no, what do I do?
Makes sense. Nope. Just be very careful. Don't let anybody else know that you're working on this, except, if I would say let the other wolves know, that's fine. Like if they ask, but there've been doppelgangers of us before.
Maybe we have a password or something.
Yeah, how about Gladosh?
Gladosh it is, and the vial opens back up. He clips it back down. It's a good one.
Okay.
And then he turns around and starts walking back to the manor.
Thank you, Let.
You're welcome, Willem.
All right, Mirluck, thanks for coming with. I think we should probably maybe catch up with the rest of the group now.
It sounds perfect. Now we'll switch to Pinwin and Gorbel. Pinwin and Gorbel and Len, you have traversed through the barracks, and you guys are at the doorway to the next section to lead back down. Len just kind of looks over. Are you sure you're not just going to push me down the stairs, and now that I've gotten to this point, and just throw me back in?
Len,
Why would we do that?
Yeah, what kind of people do you think we are?
I don't know. A lot of the things that you do don't
That
seem
seems
to
like a
make
huge
a lot of
waste of
sense.
our time.
That's true.
All right.
We did not get you out just so we could watch you play a really shitty game of Dragon Chess.
You obviously aren't accustomed to the game, because that was quite a riveting game.
Oh, Master of Strategy, I forgot.
Exactly.
I
Don't
mean,
forget.
It was pretty cool.
All right, so do you need to unlock it, or how does this work?
I have a key.
Well, what are we waiting for?
I'm turning it right now.
Okay. You open the door, and you guys head in.
Yeah.
Pinwin and Gorbel, give me dexterity saves.
Shit.
He pushes you down the stairs.
I was just going to say, I got to pee. I'll be right back. But now I'm like, oh, shit.
22.
23.
Nice.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry. Wait, no. 29.
29. Wow. All right, so you guys both hear get him, and then you see something flying through the air. You guys step to the side, and a net falls down right where you guys were, with the little metal balls on it to wrap someone. And then you hear you hear the door behind you slam shut, and then you hear the sound of arrows being knocked to bows in the dark, and you notice it's pitch black in here. And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Oh, no.
Who's the traitor?
Traitors.
Is it all of
Len
them?
Goodman.
What the hell?
They plucked at my heartstrings.
Man. Ah, man.
They plucked their bowstrings.
Man, what if Dirk is doing something shitty? What if he didn't go and write a letter to his mom?
Oh, no.
Can
But
a
he-
rune
but
be
the-
bad? I thought they had to help us.
Well, that's what I thought too. I just don't know. Everything is
Awful.
bad.
Everything is awful.
All right, tell me why you guys deserve 5 points of boon.
We made
'Cause
that
everything is
deck
awful.
save.
We did.
I investigated my child.
We checked up on your kids, not even to stay for dinner.
Yeah, you shouldn't get rewarded for being a good dad.
Why not?
Fair enough.
Was that a good dad though? He spent like a couple
like-
minutes there and then
Hey, I
Setting a
played
load.
with
split his
them.
kids up.
Yeah, and then
Setting a
stole
load.
one of them.
Good job. You played with them for 3 minutes out of the past year.
Better dad than you.
Low bar, Tomar. Low bar.
Fuck you guys.
I want to bet.
I came up with the idea that they play a game of minds to activate their battle minds.
I
Got crunk.
Cured lens tapeworm, investigated potion stuff, and yeah.
Very nice.
And I think I like how usually splitting the party, bad idea. But this was actually very good, both
No, it wasn't.
from like a narrative standpoint, I feel like,
Oh, yeah.
and like all of our particular, like we all had like our own little story, I feel like, going forward
Mm-hmm.
for the greater good, or like for the
Gorbel does not want to be part of this story.
Man, you guys are gonna whoop their asses.
yeah, you're gonna be fine.
Where'd they get arrows?
That's a good question.
That is not.
That's an excellent
those are
question,
not
actually.
prison issue.
Yeah.
Unless they like made them.
Welcome to prison.
It is weird.
Here's
It's
your bows and
dark
arrows.
too.
On account for shooting each other, don't aim them at the gods. You shoot the gods, we're going to have dead gods, so just don't do it.
It's a bad idea.
All right, all of you get 5 points of boo.
I did not expect to have this much of story happening in Wolves Rest.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah. So here was, I guess that was the thing. Now we can't leave. Now we're stuck here.
Yeah.
Who knows
Never
how
leave
long?
Wolves Arrest again. It's like
We
under
might
the
be
dome.
drinking with lead after all.
All right, now it's time for tonight's MVPC. The most valuable player character. So what you're going to do is you're going to vote for who you think deserves an extra 5 points of boon. And you're going to indicate that when I have you vote by holding up the number of fingers to this corresponding person. For those of you listening at home, it is Willem is 1, Tomar is 2, Pinwin is 3, and Gorbel is 4. Now I will count to 3 and you guys will vote. I'll give you a moment to decide.
I'm a ska man.
Thank you to Bobby McFerrin for providing the the shitty scat during this deliberation process.
The scatty scat.
Is everybody ready?
Yes. Yes.
All right. 1, 2, 3, vote. Hold them up and keep them up. All right.
Oh,
We've
so close
got
to a tie again.
1 vote for Pinwin, 1 vote for Willem, and 2 votes for Tomar. Willem, why did you vote for Pinwin?
Because he was just cracking me up this episode. Just going full Pinwin. The betting, the begging,
Oh yeah,
all that jazz.
that was funny.
Thanks.
Shit.
Thank you.
Very nice. Yeah, that was really good. Tomar, why'd you vote for Willem?
He had interesting ideas. Like he's thinking outside of the box, on his own and coming to his own like ideas. I wish he would bring them up to us, but I do think it's interesting that he's exploring this stuff. And he may come up with some good news for us. So that's pretty interesting.
Very nice. Pinwin, why did you vote for Tomar?
I'm really happy that he saw his kids. Like, that's really good. And I've just been like wondering what the heck is going to happen with Wyra. Like, she could have been like, I mean, she still could be just, we don't know what's going on with her. Obviously, there's some really cool crap that's probably going to happen. And I've just been sitting here waiting for it. So I'm glad he finally went. Even though he didn't stay for dinner, which is like, he could have
She's the one that armed the prisoners.
Yeah.
And Gorbel, why'd you vote for Tomar?
He played a big role in getting Dirk there and then getting our Battle Minds runes to glow at full brilliance. So
Very nice. That means tonight's MVPC is Tomar Ironfist.
Oh, shit, baby.
Take your 5 points of boon and invest in your children's future.
Nah.
Tomar
Or not.
Fire
It's
milk
up to you.
drinker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that catchy name.
I'm just
Well,
imagining him underneath a cow that's on fire.
Desperately trying to lift it off me.
And then just being trapped, so he just drinks milk straight from the udder. Well, that's it for tonight's episode, folks. I'd like to give a shout out once again to the Wasteland Active Radio Revival podcast. The members of the D20 Syndicate have guest starred on several episodes now and have provided voices, so check them out. It is a narrative podcast, scripted, that takes place in the Fallout universe. So if you're interested in Fallout, if you are interested in hearing us in a different medium, if you just don't give a shit about anything and you're just like, what the hell ever, do it. Listen to it, and then consider rating them. 5s are always appreciated all around the board.
Rate us first.
Rate us first, though, always. Give us 5 stars. Now, speaking of rating us and checking out our additional stuff, check out our Patreon, www.patreon.com/D20_syndicate, and check out the tiers that we have if you're interested in making us warlocks and donating to the cause, because we, every little bit that is contributed by our patrons is directly tied to the extra content that we can provide, and that is like a major component of what we offer. We have lots of bonus content. We have the Discord server. We allow you to submit campfire questions. There's so many things that you can have access to, plus a really cool one-time swag bag if you get to a certain tier. And so it's definitely a good idea to check that out and see if there's anything there that trips your crossbow. I would like to give a shout out to Chad Piper for that awesome intro song. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. And once again, thanks to all of you listeners. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you next week. I'm your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Adios, motherfucker!
Bye.
Later. Did we trash Tony and Leanne's house last night?
I don't know. I don't remember the state of their house.
Leanne was picking stuff up before she went to bed.
I know
so.
we all left stuff there in general.
I
Did
feel kind of bad.
Well, there was a bunch of chips. I left my shirt outside the pool.
It was so wet. We
yeah.
tried to bring it in, but it was just like a mess.
What?
The night just kind of got away from us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's do it again.
That's kind of what I was like. I want to do that again, but then I was like, they might not let us. I was like, I feel like we should extend an olive branch of some kind.
Come
Just
trash
to,
our
like-
homes.
Or just something. I don't know. Like hey, thanks for letting us.
Rush your home.
Yeah.
Started
be
trashing it from
assholes.
the moment we got there, Mika.
I didn't even touch it. It just came toppling down.
Oh man, that was the best.
Yeah,
That set the tone for the whole night.
Whoops.
Although my favorite was them getting back and then Lindsey asking Tony if he saw the message from you. And then you being like, what are you talking about? And not remembering recording that at all.
I still don't remember recording it at all. But
That's insane.
I know she showed it to me and I was like, ugh. I sound like an idiot. But
It was amazing.
yeah. I don't
Like,
remember getting the hat
usually-
or why.
Yeah, usually it's like the next day, like, oh man, I don't remember that at all. But it was like a few hours later. And you were like, I don't remember doing that. And I was like, oh no.